Chancellor, you said economic growth was the number one mission for this government when you came into office. You're clearly failing on that, aren't you?
The numbers for this quarter clearly reflect what happened at Jaguar Land Rover, a massive cyber attack, the biggest cyber attack that this country has ever experienced. And as a result, car manufacturing fell almost 30% in September. Jaguar Land Rover is now back and up and running, in part because of the support that this government put in, both to help with the cyber attack itself and also to support the supply chain so that that business has now begun car production again. Overall, this year to date, we have been the fastest growing economy in the G7, still awaiting US numbers, but of course in the first half of this year we were the fastest growing economy in the G7. Is there more to do? Absolutely. To grow our economy, to ensure there are good jobs, paying decent wages in all parts of the UK, which is why today I'm in Anglesey announcing a government investment alongside the private sector with Rolls-Royce as our preferred provider to create 3,000 jobs just here in Anglesey, building small modular reactors to power 3 million homes.
Your poll ratings as Chancellor are lower than any of your Tory predecessors except for Kwasi Kwarteng. Do you think that's justified?
Well, I'm not going to comment on polls. I'm going to focus on getting on and doing my job, including delivering the budget in 2 weeks' time. And that budget is going to be focused on the priorities of the British people, bringing down NHS waiting lists, dealing with the cost of living, and also bringing down the government debt that I inherited from the previous government to put our public finances on a firmer footing.
Less than 2 weeks before that budget happens, that could define your time as Chancellor. There's a suggestion that tax rises are coming. How is that going to help businesses and how is that going to increase consumer confidence?
Well, since I became Chancellor, there's been 5 cuts in interest rates, which has reduced people's mortgage bills and helped businesses looking to grow their businesses. We've signed 3 trade deals with the US, with India, and with the EU. Of course, there is more to do. That's what the investment today here in North Wales is all about. But in the end, people will judge me on whether we have turned around the economy and whether living standards are improving, and I'm determined to do that.
Very quickly, some of your cabinet colleagues believe the Prime Minister should sack those who are responsible for briefing against West Street initially.
Well, the Prime Minister was really clear yesterday that there's no place for that sort of briefing and that sort of behaviour, and I absolutely agree with the Prime Minister.
Do you have confidence in his Chief of Staff?
Yes, I do, but you know the Prime Minister was really clear yesterday that there is no role for briefing against colleagues, and I very much agree with the Prime Minister.
So why won't he sack the person who's responsible?
Well, there I think is going to be a leak inquiry, but at the moment there is no evidence of where that briefing is coming from. But the Prime Minister was really clear yesterday that there is no role for that sort of briefing against colleagues.
Chancellor, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.